Hi everyone, welcome back to Faraday Academy. This is my fourth live stream in the series. If you haven't seen any of the other ones, then I'm going to just show the mockups for the app real quick and what I'm working on, and they're also linked in the description below. So, let me go to my screen share. Yeah, 1 second. All right. So this is the app that I'm building. It's basically a curriculum app or a way to keep track of your curriculum as you're learning the code or whatever you're learning. And you can see more about it in this repo, which is linked below. And here are the mockups. So I already did the home page last time. I started on this form page to create a curriculum, and then I haven't started on this display page yet. So I'm going to be working on finishing the form page today. So let me go to the terminal and oops. So actually in the repo, all of the front end code is in this folder, curriculum front. So I'm going to go in there, and now I'll run the Vue application. npm run serve. Okay. All right. It's almost done. While that's waiting, yeah, it's about to finish. So I'll go back to, I'll go back to the browser and look at the app here. Yeah. So here's the page and what I have so far, and then create new. There we go. And here's the form so far. I just need the different sections in kind of a to-do style. I'm going to show you what I mean. So in the code, get rid of the README. So in curriculum front, yeah, there's nothing in here. So in the views, home is already done. Just with dummy data, I don't have any real data in here yet. So the upsert is the view that I'm working on right now. And I think I'm just going to stick everything in here and then maybe break it into components as I go. All right. So I have goals description and then, oops. Oh, let me go here. So I need this. I'm going to use a card for this section. And then more form items and then make a to-do list here. Yeah. So I think I already have a card here. Yeah, I do. So I'm just going to copy this code again. So I have my rows and columns set up. So I'll just copy this. Actually, I'll have to copy this because I want a whole list of these cards, or it's a dynamic list, I guess, because users can add more if they want. So here, I'll put another row. V row. And then inside V column. Yeah, I'll just put calls 12 for right now, and then So I'm going to see how that looks. Oops. And here's the card, and then I need to put, let me put name and topic in there first. So I can actually just copy these two things from here. And yeah. So name, topic, yeah. So I'll grab all of this actually. I feel kind of weird putting this in a subtitle. Let me check out Vuetify and see if there's vcard text or something. Let me look at cards. Oops, card. I think this is actually a subtitle for some reason, which is weird. Oh no, it's V card vlist item. So it's actually not inside anything. So I guess I'll just do that. Vlist. It does seem weird to put that in a list though. V card. All right, what about this text? Let me see. Yeah, V card text. I guess I'll just use this. I think that's more appropriate than a subtitle. So, yeah. All right. Text and all right, let me see how this looks. Firefox. Yeah, that looks okay. There's a bit too much spacing, and let me see why that is. Because of the column, I think. So I wonder if the column has gutters. Maybe I can turn off the gutters. Oh, let me look at grids. All right, grid system. Is this? No, it's not expanded. Okay. So vRow is a wrapper component for vColumn. Standard gutter of 24 pixels. vColumn is the content holder. That must be a direct child of vRow. Okay. Replaces. Okay, so these three columns, and I think, oh, does it give me? No, it doesn't. I don't think the gutters matters here. So let me see. And the padding from its direct v column using the no gutters property. Okay, good. That's what I want. So I'm going to put no gutters here and see how that looks. Good, that's much better. It's, yeah, much closer than it was. Even though this still looks a bit off because the word is up here and the line is down here. Yeah, but I'm going to leave it like that for now. And now I want to add another input here with no label. So all right, so I'll take, I'll just take this. I'm going to put a horizontal row in between for now, just to separate them until I figure out how else I want to do this. Sorry, I'm a little bit stuffy today. It's snowing outside and it's very cold here, and yeah, my throat's getting a little bit itchy. Alright, so I won't need this at all. 1 second. Alright, so I'm going to change this to 12 because I don't have a label. And then I'm pretty sure there are normal, I can just use normal terminology here. Use placeholder equals enter and enter, yeah, resource link. Okay, good. So awesome. And then let's see how that looks. Okay, so I have this line across and then enter resource link. I don't really like this line though. I think I'm going to put nested card. Yeah. I think that's the easiest way to separate it. Oops, I did not mean to do that. Not even sure why that's open. 1 second. All right. Yeah. So I'm going to get rid of this and put V card here. Yeah. Although this is a row, so I probably want to wrap that in a row too. But that's a lot of DOM nesting. Well, let me see. Let me see what I want to do. Okay. So, oh yeah, do V card. This keyboard that I'm trying out right now, it keeps double typing. Like almost every time I hit the dash, it just types 2. And I tried to slow my computer down, but now it types slower for all characters. So I don't know. Maybe next time I'll use a different keyboard. Oh yeah, V card text here. So, oops, oh, V card, again, okay, V card text, oh, I see, I messed up, oops, and now, okay, so now that this is in another card, v card text, v row, v column. Yeah, enter resource link, and then I guess I'll duplicate that. And then here I want to have a list where it's gonna loop and display, but that's not ready yet. So let me okay. Good. Oh yeah, okay. So enter resource link, and the idea is that actually it will be some link, so like https example.com, and then I'll hit enter, and then it will be added onto this list, just like a to-do application. It'll be added on below, and then there will be an X where you can get rid of it. And this is for a section, so let me label this a little bit better. So yeah, this will be section 1. And again, these sections will all loop too. So I won't have this hard-coded eventually. So I think the nested card looks okay. I think actually I'm going to put a horizontal row here for some separation. And I guess I don't need that, yeah. No, actually, I'm not going to do that. That's very ugly. All right, let me take that out. Okay, and now, so, okay, here's the list of resources for this section of the curriculum. And then I also want projects. I was gonna have it add projects individually, but I think because there might be multiple projects too, so I think I'll just make 2 cards, one for resources and one for projects. So let me go back and take this and duplicate it. And say projects. And then I'll actually turn this into a paragraph. We'll give it some spacing. And then, so, all right. Oh yeah, I do need this though. Okay, so I messed that up. So here I actually want to make a card. I want to make a new card. So you duplicate that, and I'm going to take out this one. Yeah, and then I'll take out this one. So, and this will be projects. All right. Okay, and then I think that will look pretty good. So there's 2 separate cards, one for resources, one for projects, just like a to-do app. And then I'll put some spacing in between them. That's hard to see. Projects card. And yeah. Equals resources card. And then home. Oh, I don't have the right file yet. Okay. So I'll create. Oh, I do actually. Never mind. I have it right here. Hi. Hi, everyone. Foreside, is that an Earthbound reference? That used to be my favorite game. Just curious. Alright. So I have resources card and projects card. And I guess I'll put the same margin top. Well, I'll keep it separate for right now, yeah. 40 pixels. Alright. Yeah, that looks okay. I could probably even put 20 pixels. Yeah, that's better. Okay, and then what's below that? So I'm ignoring this add project button, so add section. I do need a button for that. All right, so I have a button here. I'm just gonna copy that. And where do I put it? So it's underneath. So I guess I have a new V row. Well, let me see. So it's inside. No, it's actually outside of the section. So yeah, I was in the right spot. So V row, V row, V column with calls of 12. All right. And then I'll put the button inside here. And that was add section. And then I also need a save button at the top. So add section, that's good. And then, yeah, so I already have a save button. So this is, I think it's as mocked up as I want it right now. Might move to the next page. Yeah, so that's good. I don't have any live data. So the next thing on this page, I'll hook up the functions and stuff. But for right now, I'm going to move on to this page. So the display page. So when you're viewing a curriculum and you can somehow check things off. I haven't figured out how I want to do that in the UI yet. So go back to the code. And just 1 second, I'm going to be right back. All right. Am I still alive? Good. So I finished with that page. Yeah, this page is already done. I already have that. So now I'm on the display curriculum page. Or yeah, it's singular because it's just displaying whatever curriculum you click on to see. So let me go ahead and add a SAS file because I'm going to need it in a second. Display curriculum.sas, and I'll import it here. Oh, oops. I meant to put a dash. or a hyphen. Let me change that. Okay. All right, awesome. So that's done. And now what do I want to do first on this page? All right. I need a title and a description block, which is just a paragraph. And then I'm going to have some kind of drop down. Oops. All right, so some kind of drop down like an accordion, I guess. I don't know what Vuetify calls it. It might be a panel or an accordion. We'll see. And then, yeah, just lists. So I'm going to dummy all this data right now. Okay. So let me go to, I wonder, yeah, okay, so it's just / curriculum, the display curriculum page, and let me see how because I don't think I have a wrapper div on any of these. Yeah. So I'll go ahead and copy this. So display. So I have a wrapper class, and then I'll fix this. V row, and then V column. Okay. And then I'll just put a plain H1 here. That's fine for right now in a paragraph. Description. And I'll put this a few times. That's fine. All right, so I have these two, and I'm gonna just check out. That looks okay. I think I'm actually gonna wrap those in. Maybe I should wrap them in separate. No, I'll leave them together. It's not a big deal. So why is my indentation? Oh, it's because, okay. I was just over to the right. Just cleaning it up. Okay. That's fine. And now, what was next? Oh yeah, I need to find if there's an accordion. There's an example accordion, but it doesn't say there's a component. So let me look at panel, expansion panel. This is what I want. Awesome. So yeah, so I don't know if I want them to break out like that. Yeah, actually I kind of like that. So it looks like an accordion, but it breaks out where there's some margin between the open and the closed ones. Okay, and only one open at a time. I guess I could turn that off, I think, as an option. Okay, so here is just a basic version. Dark, disabled, focus, insert. Yeah, so I can set the multiple Boolean to true, and then it can have multiple able to open at the same time. So I think I'm going to do that. So let me copy this, expansion panels, and then okay, so I will actually wrap this inside because I need just one outer element right now, which is going to be that row, so I need a nested row here. So I'm going to say v row, and then, yeah. Oh, I guess I have to do it for column too, so hold on. And then v column, okay. All right, that's good. And now I'm gonna do the same thing basically. V row again, and V column, then V column, and nope, V row. And then I'll put the accordion or expansion panels inside of there. All right. And I'm going to get rid of that, so I'm just going to duplicate these basically. Yeah. Because I don't have anything to loop through because I have no data yet, so I'm going to put 3 here for right now. 1 second. All right. So I have these 3 rows and then expansion panel. So I think the keyword I wanted was multiple is true. So by including that, this should set the Boolean to true there. And then these, I'll just differentiate them for right now. Item 2 and item 3. Okay. Oops. Awesome. And then I can have 2 open at the same time. They separate from the other ones, which I think that's good. I can always change that later. I'm guessing there's some kind of a flag for that. Okay. So those are going to be sections. So just to make it more accurate, I'm gonna alright, I'm gonna do sections, and then inside I'll put, I guess I'll put a list. So I wonder what Vuetify has for lists actually. If they have some kind of special styles or something. VList, that's good. 2 item. So I would like it to have some kind of a number. I guess I should just use basic HTML lists. This is all too much. Actually, this is probably what I want here. Yeah, that looks exactly what I want. So let me see what they're doing. V checkbox. Wow, this is a lot of code for just an LI basically in HTML. Yeah, let me try it. Okay, that's fine. Multiple, so I guess if I don't select multiple, you can't select multiple checkboxes, which is weird. Better, let me just copy this list and see how I can edit it. All right. Yeah, in the first panel. So, okay, it's all the way up here. So I don't actually have, oh yeah, I do have, because there's a slot, so I have toggle in the scope. So when I click toggle, it uses this toggle, which checks the box. Alright, let me see how this looks. Okay. So in here, where does it say sound? I didn't see that anywhere. It just says Hangout notifications. Doesn't seem like it rendered. Let me see. Hangout notifications. Okay, whatever, it doesn't really matter. But actually I would like that to show up, because I'd rather it be a title than a subtitle. So let me see if this will show up. I wonder, did I save it? Yeah, I saved it. So, oh, that's dumb. Let me undo what I did. I was in the wrong place. Okay. So it's actually right here is what I want to change. I guess I'll put resources. It's obvious that it's a list. And then close that. I'll close this. Okay, and then I want one for projects too. So now there's a whole lot of code in here. Okay, so this one is projects. Let me see how that is. Yeah, I guess this is fine. A list of projects, and then you can check off. Now I wonder if I took out 2-line subheader. Flat is good. I wonder if I took out multiple, that really would not let me select multiple checkboxes. So, yeah, okay, that's fine. I'll just undo that. Yeah, because I want to be able to select multiple. And now this is kind of what I want, is to have sections that can expand and you can see what you've done, keep track of which ones you've done basically as you work through stuff. And then it'll be the same in these two sections too. Okay, good. So I'm about 40 minutes in right now. Let me see if there's anything else I want to do. I basically did these, so next time I need to get real data in here. So I'm probably going to use like Mockaroo and generate just some basic object data to import, so I can start, getting into the Vue.js portion of this and importing data to display all the list of curriculums here. And then I'll wait on this one and then display it here. And then after that, I'll worry about doing actual CRUD operations on the curriculum. Yeah, so I'll work on the display. I think Friday will be my next live stream. So I ordered an Ethernet cable so that my Wi-Fi won't drop anymore. I'm just gonna bring it into my office basically. So thanks for tuning in, everyone who watched. Feel free to leave feedback in the comments if you think there's something that I can improve upon. Again, there were 3 other live streams before this, so you can check out that playlist, and in the description is a link to this GitHub repo, and I'm about to push the code. Actually, let me go ahead and push the code for this. So yeah, so I changed quite a few files. I added 1 file, so let me git add source sass components, and yeah. Okay, I'll add that, and now I can do git commit-am, and I'll say I finished I guess I finished coding pages from mockups. That's fine. And now I'll push it. And yep, 14 seconds ago. So that's all the live stream from today, or for today. Thanks for tuning in, and I'll hopefully see you again on Friday. Have a good night, everyone.